everyone, and welcome back to my beauty channel. If you're new here, my name is Josephine and I mainly do makeup videos, but I also do a lot of other things. So hit the bell, turn on the notifications, comment, all of that. Today we're going to test out a lot of new makeup, and one of the products we're going to test out is our iconic London eyeshadow palette. And we're going to create this look. I know I'm very yellow and my lips are a bit patchy, but yeah, it turned out okay, right? I like it. So if you want to see me create this look, you should really keep on watching. Let's start this first impression / tutorial. As I said, I have a lot of stuff to try out. The first product we're going to apply is a Sleek Makeup Hydrating Primer. I'm not really sure what advent calendar I received this in, but most of the makeup are received in advent calendars. It's white-ish, clearish. It looks like a day cream or something. It feels like it as well. Yeah, I like that. And what do you think about my new backdrop? I've rearranged some stuff and put some new colors in the background, so yeah, just make it a little bit nicer, because some of you actually commented that you think I should, make my backdrop or background more personal and, making myself a brand, kind of. So I'm trying. I've been redecorating for hours in here and rearranged my studio lights and everything, so I hope you will like this better. Let's hope so. Okay, for eyebrows I have a lot of stuff to try out, so I think I'll start with this Essence eyebrow styler. So I guess it's powder. Yeah, 2 eyebrow powders. You also receive stencils with this little kit. These are the shades, so we have a very light and a little darker one. I have no idea which one to use. Should we use a pen first or the powder first? Let's take the powder. I apply it with this brush from InStylish. I love this one. We take the light shade. It looks very light. Oh, that's not light. Okay. It's been a long time since I did my eyebrows with powders. Sometimes it makes them look very natural and sometimes it makes them look blocky. It has pigment and I like the shade, but it's difficult to be precise with this, so I will probably go in with the pen as well, and that's good because I have a new pen. But you can do the brows with just this if you want. But I want to test out this new pen from Lord & Berry Perfect Brow Magic Pencil Definer in the shade Brunette. It's double-ended. Oh, I have dirt here. It's very light, actually. We have a spoolie in one end and the pen in the other end. So that's the shade. It's a bit warm, but let's apply it. Oh. It's obvious that I haven't done my makeup in a couple of days. If there are any other YouTubers watching this video, you know the struggle when you want to film and then you go to your beauty room and you just find it to be a mess. So you start to, clean and put everything in the right place. Then you forget your camera upstairs, or you forget the memory card. You start, just fixing everything, and then you have to rearrange the lights. You need to check how you look in the monitor, if everything is, good. You change clothes and all of that. And then you just realize, well, I want to sit by the TV for a couple of hours first, and then it's very late, and you just, I just film tomorrow, and then a couple of days go by and you still haven't filmed or recorded a video. That's me right now. I don't know, sometimes it's just a struggle to find the energy, especially when it gets darker outside, because as soon as it gets dark, you feel like the day is over and you can't go to your, you know, studio or beauty room and sit there for hours. But actually you can. All of a sudden, my eyebrows looks harsh as but I love the pencil. It actually shows up on my travel patches. Really, really pigmented, but we'll have to clean them up a bit with a concealer, so let's do that. And we take the Infallible More Than Concealer from L'Oreal. This is the shade Eggshell, so it's a very, very, very light shade. And just a regular concealer brush. Nothing special, nothing new. Let's continue with the eyes. I take my Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot from MAC. This isn't a new product or anything, so I'm not going to talk much about it, but I just take my concealer brush, apply it on the lid, and we want a brush to blend that out. So we take my little buffing brush from Morphe E8, very dirty, and just blend that out. And I can feel that I'm dry. Let's apply some eyeshadow now. This is the iconic London eyeshadow palette, Day to Slay eyeshadow palette. We received this. Pause now if you don't want to hear advent calendar spoiler. We received this in the Glossybox advent calendar, the last store. Huge palette, and well, I had some assumptions in that unboxing video because I thought Iconic have to be a cheap brand just because they, you know, put a huge palette in an advent calendar. But when I checked it up, this is actually pretty expensive, so I'm excited. Maybe this is really good. I don't know. Let's just dive in. And I think I'm going to have red lips today, so I don't know. Well, we don't have a lot of strong or intense shades, so that's not an issue. I have swatched some of these, but I haven't tried them on. We also have some new eyeshadow brushes. This is an eyeshadow brush from Nire. The, what does it say? Lux Eyeshadow 317. Really cute one. Love this brand. And we apply the Ultimate Tan as a transition shade. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I can already feel that it's something with the formula I don't like, but let's give it a try. It has pigment, it shows up, it's beautiful in that way. You don't really have to blend it, but it feels, yeah, like if you apply more than one shade, it will look muddy, you know, like they're just blending out to nothing. But we don't know, we have to try more shades. If anyone knows if Iconic London, is it Iconic London? Yeah, is a, you know, popular brand, please comment. I haven't really heard much about them. I've seen a lot of them. I've seen their makeup a lot of times when you buy makeup, but I haven't actually tried them out. With the same brush, we take the topped top. It's a bit darker. Okay, it's not, you know, a huge difference between the shades, but yeah, it's a bit more intense, so we work with that. We take a fluffy blending brush. This is a brush from Morphe with no shadow. We're just blending out edges. With a very, very pointy brush from Colourpop, we're going to apply the darkest shade in the palette, the Deep Soul. And darken up the outer corner. And maybe we'll also apply it to the inner corner. I don't know. Let's see. It's pigmented. I'll give it that. Now we want a pointier and smaller brush. Do we have that? I tried this Morphe M562. It's very, very small. I don't know if I ruined the whole look. Maybe not. Let's blend that a bit. Actually pretty nice, right? We take the concealer brush and some concealer and just, well, do you call it a cut crease? I don't know. But we apply it where we want the glitter so it gets more intense because, well, glitter, we're going to take a shimmer, a gold one I think, just because we want more of a Christmassy look, because we're going to apply some red lipstick later. We applied a 24K gold with a flat packing brush. Yeah, okay. Maybe we want a more precise brush for this. And I'm like, I don't want a dramatic look, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay. I actually really like the palette. I shouldn't have such strong opinions about stuff I haven't really tried, but sorry. So we have two eyeliner pens. The Essence Kyle Pencil Black and the Diego Dalla Palma one. This is the Diego Dalla. And this is the Essence. So Essence Diego. And they look pretty much the same. So let's try the Essence one. And I apply that in my waterline. Well, it shows up, but it's a bit rough. So let's try the Diego on the other eye. The Diego one is a bit more black, it feels like, and easier to apply, but I have no idea how they will last. It's not really a huge difference, so I'll assume Essence is much more affordable, so I would go for that if it doesn't really matter, you know? Eyeliner pens for the waterline is really, really, well, it's a struggle to find good ones. I don't know why, but I don't think I ever found, you know, to die for eyeliner pen. They always smudge and transfer and all of that shit, and it makes well, it makes me annoyed. They're doing fine. Time for some liquid eyeliner. This is the X Lash Carbon Black Eyeliner, long wear. Let's swatch it. Nice swatch. But, wow. Okay. Well, it's black. We're just going to apply nearest to the lashes because we're going to apply false lashes and we don't want the eyelash band to show. So that's why. It looks fine. It's hard to say when you're not doing a wing. It shows up. It's a great tip, so I'll guess it would be easy to do a wing with this, but we're not going to do that today. I have to test that out again, and I will. But now I'm going to apply some lashes off camera, and then we'll continue with the rest of the face. I don't have any new foundation, so I'm going to use the... what's the name of this? Hello Happy foundation from Benefit. I have two different shades, a full size and a smaller size. The shade 1 and the shade 2. This is the shade 2. The shade 1. Okay, 1 is more pink. Okay, I'm going to mix them actually, and we'll see how that looks. Maybe they will look a bit too dark, but yeah, we'll just fix that with some concealer. We're going to make it work. I'm just taking a buffing brush from Milani. And of course I forgot, I actually have a sponge to try out. This is the Brushworks Wonder Complexion HD sponge. So let's apply the rest of the foundation with this. And my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in shade NC15. I apply that directly on the sponge and just applying it where needed, just like that, and then I blend it. And the sponge is damp. Yeah, this foundation is definitely too dark, but they always are. I would like some more coverage, but it will be fine for today. We have a new setting powder from Effect. Never heard about this before. Received it in a box or something. Calendar maybe. Skin Luminizer Pearl Powder. Transparent powder. This makes me a bit scared. How are you supposed to open this? This looks a bit dark. And it smells like perfume or something. Oh yeah, that smells a lot. Ooh, ooh. And my god, that's yellow. No. What is that? That's not transparent. Hello. Oh my god, that looks crazy. I take my Fit Me powder, just a bunch of it, to bake over. So maybe we can light it up. We skip that powder and take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Why does it say translucent if it's yellow? It's annoying. No, shades are so off. I take my Fenty Beauty bronzer, the shade Private Island, with a big fluffy brush. This is a Kiko Milano brush, the number 8. And of course I over apply. Well, well, well. What to do? Let's try this new blush from the Beauty Crop. It has 2 different shades. I think we'll go with the pink one with a small Luxie brush. It looks like it has some shimmer to it, so we'll be very careful. It actually looks nice. I like to start further away and then work my way into the face, because if I over apply, I rather over apply where I can hide it. Paint on my birthmarks, and we're going to try a brow setter from Luna by Luna. This is a clear gel. Okay, it feels like we're forgetting something. Yeah, mascara. This is the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. I've tried it off camera when before I applied my false lashes. Now let's apply it on the lower lashes as well. And it's hard to tell when it's new, I think, in my opinion. I like to use it a couple of times so it's a bit more dry. If this isn't transferring during the day, I would actually recommend it. It's pretty standard, but I think this is much cheaper than drugstore mascaras, I'm pretty sure, so I would rather buy this one. I don't really like intense lipsticks, but we're going to apply the Fenty Beauty, let's see, Mademoiselle matte lipstick. This is really, really intense. I don't have a matching lip liner or anything, so we'll just try to apply this. Scared. it feels like it's a bit patchy and I don't know how to apply these kind of lipsticks. But yeah, let's apply some Natasha Denona Blush Glow Duo, and we're just going to apply the highlighter with a ColourPop brush, just a little setting brush, or I don't know what you call it exactly. Yeah, we're just applying this one. Gorgeous. And the last product, the Matte Finish long-lasting setting spray from NYX. So let's spray that on. I actually like it, and I actually like the lipstick. The eyeshadow, beautiful. I shouldn't have, you know, had assumptions about it. It was actually really, really nice. And I love how this look turned out. I liked almost all of the products. The big no-no for me was the setting powder from Affect. It was shitty. It was just terrible. But yeah, that's all of the products for this time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit the bell if you don't want to miss my future videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!